Now we'll get back to your Memorial Day forecast.
That's right. We got 4029 meteorologist Robert Suhr joining us. Robert, anybody that's going anywhere, they don't really need to worry about what we've got going on, but there are some places around the country if they're traveling to, right?
Yeah, there are a few where the weather will not be fun this holiday weekend, unfortunately. Everybody can't have perfect weather. Our weather will be nearly perfect, but we'll talk about that travel forecast here in just a second, folks. Really, really nice day outside in Fayetteville today. 84, a few degrees above the average, which is 79 for this time of the year. 91 on this day in 2006. Meanwhile, Fort Smith, things are also nice and quiet. We got to 86 today, just 2 degrees above your average, which is 84. Chilly morning in 1979 of 47. Temperatures right now across the region, we're basically in the 60s and a few lower 70s still floating around across the region. Meanwhile, in the River Valley, upper 60s and lower 70s, so really not too bad of an evening. Big picture shows still have some shower activity across northern Kansas, southern Nebraska, all sorts of severe weather here, northeastern parts of New Mexico into extreme western, the panhandle of Oklahoma, and up across western North Dakota, up near the Williston area in northwest North Dakota as well. Everybody else nice and quiet, but the weather community is watching this feature down here. This area of low pressure is going to kind of meander up the coast, could develop some tropical characteristics and throw a lot of rain at the beaches of the Carolinas and into Georgia. A lot of people go to the beach on Memorial Day weekend. It's not going to be a beach weather for those folks. I'll show you the travel forecast here in a second. Hour by hour, nice and quiet tonight. A really quiet Friday as well, except with the daytime heating. We could get 1 or 2 more afternoon showers. I think the models are overdoing this activity, but we will see. And then waking up Saturday morning, things are nice and quiet. There's a look at the travel forecast for the lower 48. A slight chance at maybe a flight delay here where you see the yellow, but again, along the southeast coast, that is where we are expecting the worst of the weather this holiday weekend, and that could stretch into Memorial Day itself. Also, the big weather story is this bad boy right here. This is Super Typhoon Marwar in the western Pacific. It's an absolute monster of a storm. Latest satellite estimates, because we don't have planes that fly through there. Sustained winds of 185 miles an hour, gusts to 225 miles an hour. This is the storm that just missed Guam a few days ago. And I mean, this is your textbook perfect tropical system that you never want to see. This is what's called a buzzsaw in the meteorological community, an absolutely devastating storm that could slam into Taiwan over the next couple of days. We'll keep an eye on that. 60s tonight and our highs tomorrow back up into the 80s. Really not a bad day for your Friday. Many people, the last day of school. UV index tomorrow. Put on that sunscreen, 8.7, about 15 minutes for your skin to start to burn. So remember that SPF 35 or higher. There's the extended forecast. A great holiday weekend if you have outdoor plans. You're heading to any Memorial Day festivities. Really nothing to worry about except the possibility of a sneaky sunburn. River Valley about the same thing. Great weather for Old Fort days if you're heading down there Monday. The start of those festivities, maybe an outside chance at a shower, guys, and then a stray sprinkle Tuesday and Wednesday.